Hello everyone, welcome to ElliottWave.Forex.com YouTube channel. My name is Henry. Today is Thursday, May 12th. The time is 1 o'clock GMT approximately. So here we are looking at the chart of the Aussie yen. It's a 60 minutes chart. We can see we ended with A here, and the rally ended B at 94, and then that means we are within the C leg to the downside. Now, knowing that this is an A and a B going down, that means in fact this is considered as a correction because it's an ABC, and the C leg is subdivided into five waves, and we ended the one here, one of C, and this rally here, two of C, ended here. Now you can see in the latest rally here, if you look at the subdivision, this one was a clear cut three waves, which is corrective, right? Which is corrective, and that suggests still the right short-term sort of direction continues to be lower. So now what we expect now, shorter cycle, is we ended the one of three here. The rally should fail here below this with two of three for another leg down. Now, as far as how high the one and the two can go, well, you can use retracement. In this case, for example, it can go let's say between 38.2% to, let's say, 76.4% retracement. This is where with 2 could be ending, and then the pair can start going down again. The alternate here is suggesting that we might be ending one here. Now, I think this is less likely than this one. If you want to call one here, then you call it something like this: 1, 2, this is your 3, this is your 4, and this is your 5. But then the 4 is going to be a lot bigger from the distribution point of view compared to the 2, and that's why I think it is less likely. Okay, so does it violate the rules? No, actually it is possible. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? We got a divergence here as well, right? We got a divergence, so you could technically say this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but this one looks a bit too big. Again, if you use channel, you can see it breaks the channel, so that seems to suggest that this is not a wave 4 because it breaks the channel. This seems to suggest this is actually another cycle compared to this um, compared to the cycle lower here, right? So this is the same cycle from the peak to the bottom. You finish that cycle, you break the channel, so that looks to be your connector from the peak. Then when we break lower again, so that means you have 1 and 2 and 3 cycles. So because we break below here, we're looking for the downside now, and you can measure the extension here is simple 100% as a potential target on the downside, which is going to be 87.5. Okay, so that is the idea or the logic of what we are calling, why we are calling this 1 and 2 alternate. This could be a 1. Now what's the difference? Well, if this is your 1, you can have a bigger rally again to correct this entire decline before it goes down, as long as we stay below 94. Now zooming out a little bit in the 4-hour. All right, so let's transfer some of the counts here. This is your 2 and this is your 1 over here. Now let's transfer some more. B and A here in the blue degree, we put it here on the on the 4-hour time frame. Now everything becomes a lot more clear. So we're talking about an ABC move which started from this April 20, right? April 20 here. So we have a lower low. You can see lower low. It breaks below the A, and then after it did this brief rally, it breaks again below the 1. So we continue to get a lower low. Definition is bearish. I mean, at least in the short term, we get a lower low. And in terms of the target, like I said, it can go to 1, 2, 3 equal leg 87.5. And the minimum, what about the minimum? Well, the minimum is just simply ABC. Over here, if you just measure the extension here, we are looking for minimum 88.5. right, which is the 100% extension. Now, can it finish here to finish this three swing? And then now, uh, uh, just because it hit the 100%, it doesn't mean it has to snap back right away, right? I mean, a lot of people think it's a level. It's never going to be a level, right? When we trade, serious traders know it's not about a level, it's about an area, right? It's about an area, and the area is going to be this one, this area here, 85.5, 88.7. That's the potential area for support. So that means because we got this still lower low here, and most likely it's not going to end just 88.7, even though if you just take the minimum, then the minimum is still lower than where we are. So um, if you want to be ultra conservative, just take the minimum, then 88.7 is the minimum target on the downside. Now if you take a look at other yen, so then you're doing some sort of um, correlation. Pound yen, you can check here, same thing, we got a lower low. If you measure the extension, you see it has a lot, I mean, more downside left compared to the AUDJPY. That's the reason why AUDJPY potentially can go down deeper than just the 100%, which is this 88.7. Because if just take a look at all the other yen bears, and then you will see that they have more downside than just what the AUDJPY is expecting here, and that's why I think probably we can go deeper, and we can go to, let's say, the equal of this, at least minimum target, right? And that should give us a 87.5 if you just simply measure 1 2 3 right here. All right, so that's where we are. So we're looking for, to summarize, we're looking for the downside in the AUDJPY, and first degree, in fact, is against this one in 91.7. If this fails, then you move one here, and then you do a bigger rally in the two, and then as long as staying below 94, we expect more downside. So for now, this is the more important level than this one. But I think, having said that, I think this view here remains to be the more likely scenario, because it breaks the channel, like I said. So it looks like this is a new cycle in my eyes. Better count it as a new cycle. So this 1 2 is looking pretty good as a primary view. Okay, so if you want to get regular updates on Forex, commodities, indices, stocks, to check our service, we have 14 days trial. The link is provided in the description of the video. So trade safe. A lot of volatility, right, in the market, with the cryptos also very volatile. I guess the biggest news with the Luna and Terra failing, so it affects a lot of cryptocurrency as well. We've been correct in the direction. If you check the chart of the past few days, weeks in our cryptos, we've been telling people we will see more downside, and we in fact sold Litecoin and got some profit in the live trading room as well. So I'll see you all again next time, and have a nice day, everyone.